Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Libra. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Libra. So, I guess you're wondering how this person feels, right? You're wondering if they still have feelings for you, I'm thinking. Maybe time has passed. Maybe something really terrible, even unforgivable, may have happened between you two. Or this is what they believe or believed. I feel like I feel like they may have thought that you took advantage of them, possibly, or were taking advantage of them. The Queen of Coins is in the reverse, you see. And in reverse, this is somebody who takes advantage. They're untrustworthy, causes trouble, bad intentions, that sort of thing. Now, I feel like we have a coffin here. So we know there was an ending, and it was because maybe of one of those things or all. I mean, maybe they thought you were taking advantage of them in some way, or that your intentions were not, good. Um, I feel like even though they thought that in a moment, um, I feel like they can't stop their heart from loving you. You have this person in the reverse, you have this coffin over here, and right in the middle is the Ace of Cups. I mean, come on. This person still loves you. This person could have been misinformed in the past. This person is still thinking of an opportunity with you. Okay? Um, I feel like I feel like their mind or their heart leads them there in that direction. It's like their heart leads their mind there. I feel like in reverse, they don't want to think about it, but I think like they can't help themselves. And the reason they are the way they are is because of the devil is a pattern of thinking. And you see they're hurting still from whatever this was, they're still hurting. They're not over it. They're not over it. And so, but I kind of feel like they don't have all the truth. I feel like they're in the dark because the moon is covering them, but the moon is also keeping you from seeing. Okay, so I feel like here's the spymaster. This indicates that whether you know it or not, this person is watching you. They are spying on you. And what may seem like, let's say you bump into them or you see them go by and it seems like chance, it's not chance. Okay. um this person is watching you. And by the way, if you hear a tiny little voice, a tiny little voice that sounds a little like Mickey Mouse, it is my bird. And he is down on the first floor, so he's a little distant, but he can talk quite loud, and he is talking right now. So I apologize if you pick him up in the background. And so, and he loves to talk. Anyway, okay, so you have this this person. I feel like they are under your spell, but I also feel like this situation has a power over the both of you. It's like you're both chained to this energy. Here they sit in affliction, and I feel like you sit waiting. And maybe you are also in affliction, hurting because of maybe they judged you with him being here. So they judged you or rushed to a judgment possibly. And I feel like I don't feel it was true. I feel like they were falsely informed or they didn't have all of the information. Okay, so they were missing facts. And so this could be a very emotional situation with the mother here. There's a lot of uncertainty, and I feel it goes both ways. I feel it's on both sides. A lot of confusion, a lot of uncertainty. It also indicates that for the both of you, really, that things are not as they appear. Okay? They're not as they appeared in the past, but this person did not bother to go and get those facts back then, so they may have jumped the gun, you know. And I feel like you also there's a lot of uncertainty and confusion, and a little bitterness, you know, that they didn't believe you, you know, or that they believed somebody else over you. And so the spy master, well, he's seeking knowledge. He's distrustful, you know, so he needs more, more information, right? But the problem with the spy master is that um, he kind of focuses on the negative. Okay, so, and this card is saying, well, if you only pay attention to the negative, you can find every person's flaws, every piece of bad news, and every shadow you can find, even on a sunny day. All right? And I want you to let those words sink in. If, you know, I mean, it could be you, but it could be the other person. These energies can go vice versa. I know you are both feeling this energy. I know that in your minds and hearts, you are a couple, but you are not together. Anyway, instead, try for this person, you know, if this is them and they are watching. So instead of focusing on the negatives and looking for like you're looking for information, but it's like he's kind of like his eyes go automatically to the negative and overlook the positive. Instead, try to exercise some positivity and learn to forgive those around you for their faults. You know, nobody's perfect. A relationship or situation can be so much better if the flaws are acknowledged, but not focused on above all else. And in this particular situation, they are focusing on the faults. And so on the one hand, they really want to be with this person. I believe that they love this person. And on the other hand, they're focusing on all the faults, all the bad things, all the things that didn't work. You know, looking for all the flaws, looking at every reason why it won't work. Why it, you know, somebody focused on what didn't work, every little detail of it, every little detail of it. This spy master here, he can spot a flaw from a mile away. Yeah. And so um, this person um, is missing you as much as you're missing them. They're very focused on the negative. You're waiting for them, and you oftentimes will slip into the negative, thinking that it's just never going to happen. Okay, so you both kind of share this energy of the spy master. I think that you're also watching them. Okay, um, yeah, you're also watching them, seeking knowledge. Are they coming back? You know, will they forgive me even? Because forgiveness is part of this also. Maybe they need to forgive themselves for something they've done, for having falsely accused you. They may be asking, you know, They may, at some point, they are going to see the error of their ways, and you are going to hear from them. Okay. Um, there's recognition here that things need to change. It's evident right here, and it is right here. It's a repeating message on both of these cards, the Five of Coins and the Death card. So the Death card says that they must turn around and face their ghosts of the past, that it's time now. It's time to do that because look at this. Look at this. There they are. The Eight of Cups has happened, right? But they're still staying there in that energy. Emotionally, they're still there and they still want to drink from your cup. Look at them. They're not ready to leave, even though it's over and it's ended. It's not really over. But they're thinking very negative. They're focusing on what didn't work. They're focusing on all the damage that was done. Okay. I think that there's a recognition with Temperance here that adjustments need to be made, and also with Death. But it's very difficult because this person is having, you see, they're covering their face. They don't want to look. They don't want to look at these ghosts. So they have some deep scars, deep wounds still that they need to look at that are affecting how they think. It's a pattern. The devil is here. It's a pattern. And so they've lost this person they love. And there they are. Well, there they are. In affliction here, in affliction here. They've lost somebody they love. And they may have made a sacrifice here. And they don't know how to get back what they've lost, or even to get out of their situation. Well, I'm telling you how to get out of this situation if you're watching. You'll have to turn around and look at where you came from to know how you landed here, but you're covering your eyes, not wanting to look. Okay, and this is a pattern, and it's telling you that this pattern is why you're here. It's time to turn around and look at how you got here, at the decisions you made that landed you here, at the experiences you've had that have landed you here, the experiences you've had that have affected the decisions you made that landed you here. You see where I'm going with this. And then once you find that, once you get to the root of that, the very first one is the one you need to find. It is the one that is pivotal, that you find that wound. Okay, because that's the wound that set you up for everything else that followed. And so you must find that wound, and that is the way out. Okay, that is the way out. Yeah. And so here they are, you see. This person could easily sweep you off your feet, but they're holding back, there's a very, very powerful, intense connection between you and this person, and it can be felt. It can be felt even though you're not together. You feel it, they feel it, And so here they are looking at the tombstone. Everything is dead here. It's all sand. They're in the desert, and they're wondering. They're looking for a sign. Okay, they're looking for a sign. Yes, but their eyes are always going to the negative. Try looking at the positive. And so they're looking for signs of life, signs that they can bring it back to life. If only they knew that you were ready and willing to talk with them, but they don't know that. And so here is the Five of Coins, and this is a card of somebody who needs to help themselves. This is somebody who has sat down waiting for help to arrive, and they went inside the church and said, okay, I'm here, can you help me please, right? And so, this card is telling them, okay, there's a crutch right here to help you get up off your feet if you would but take it, but he's not reaching for it. So he's not helping himself. And this card is, saying you must help yourself. So if you want things to change, you want your situation to change, you need to help yourself. So you need to get up and you need to choose to make change. You need to choose to get up on your feet. You need to choose to take your power back and face down these ghosts of the past. If you ever want to get out of affliction, you or them, whoever this is. Okay. An assessment. There's a conflict over an assessment. Okay, so the conflict and the assessment is about communicating with you about feelings. Okay. So the Hierophant shows up here on this conflict, on this assessment, and the Hierophant, he's about, well, it's what I just said previously. Look at the book in his hand. It's open. It's full of writing. It's history. Okay? And so this person needs to look at their own history. It can reveal a lot. Believe me, a lot. It can show them how they got here and how to get out. So their answer is to be found in that book. But they must choose to look again. They must choose to face their ghosts and to go and look at their history. And that can even represent the history, not just their history, but, their parents and so on that have affected them, or things that they carry from that. Okay? Learning from experience. So they're focused on this argument. Okay. And I feel like they are learning. See, they're in affliction here too. Okay. But I feel like they want to help themselves now here. Okay. They're haunted by the past. This is eating at their conscience. Because he represents the conscience and he is looking over his shoulder, he actually hung himself here. Okay. And so you're on a time apart, and it's like a deception. It's like a self-deception actually for him. It's like those swords. I almost feel like those swords are the ghosts of the past that he's carrying with him that have caused him to trip up. It's caused him to make all kinds of mistakes here. And this is on his conscience here. And these ghosts, they get triggered quite easily, actually, and they have been affecting him all. When it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to getting into relationships, when it comes to trusting. Those swords always seem to pop out. He carries them. He holds them close when in fact he actually needs to face them down, and that's his way out. Face them down, look at his own history, and I feel like this is what he's going to do. He is here, he's riding to the past, and here he's riding into the future. So you are going to hear from this person. You may have to be patient because in this energy here, they are slow. They are also not that good at expressing themselves also, this person, when it comes to relationships, and so, and I think that is largely due to what has happened to them in the past. Okay, so they have a lot of things that they need to do, that they need to work through. This is indicating a transformation that is occurring, but it is a slow process. And but I feel that it will be successful. Oh, look at that. Oh, look what's under this knight. This message. There they are, alone. This is somebody who is alone but wants to be in a relationship, wants to see the bigger picture. Okay, they have everything, but it's like there's an empty place that needs to be filled, and only love, or rather your love, can do that. This is what's coming. It's just a matter of time. It's coming. And I think you feel it. I think you know it. It's just sometimes because it's taking time, you may lose a little faith, but keep the faith. Keep the faith. It shows that they're coming. Listen to your heart. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.